Blu-ray stacking up, yeah, the collection grows. Singing like nobody's watching, let the good times flow. Movies on repeat, yeah, he living that life. Great guy, big heart, yeah, he doing it right. Screen light glowing while the speakers bang. Sammy G vibing to the scenes and the frames. Love for the art, yeah, the passion stay true. From the first press play to the end credits roll.
Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel I'm going to review the 1991 film, the final film directed by Robert Mulligan, most notable for directing To Kill a Mockingbird from 1960, I believe. And yet this is starring Reese Witherspoon in her debut role there, and Sam Waterston, Tess Harper, I think also down the line, I think she was Oscar nominated, and Emily Warfield and Jason London. So pretty decent cast of this one. You've got the cinematography behind this, Freddie Francis, who has worked on films like Room at the Top, which I think that's a film that seems to be doing the rounds at the minute. Like The Innocents. Freddie Francis is a bit of a favourite for Hammer Horror, because he's directed a few Hammer Horror films, a couple of which is Paranoiac and Evil of Frankenstein, and also the 1972 Tales from the Crypt there. So he's directed those, and he's worked on the cinematography with The Man in the Moon, and also Room at the Top and The Innocents as well. So The Man in the Moon is set in Louisiana in the summer of 1957. It is about a family who live at that this outback. This 14-year-old girl, Danielle, during the summer she likes to go by this creek or this lakeside. One day out of the blue she meets for the first time this guy Courtney, I think it's Court. This land, this creek, for a long time Danny would be just visiting, but now it turns out this creek, this lakeland is belongs to this next door neighbours. But little does she know that there is these new neighbours that move into this next door house. Hence why there's a bit of a disagreement going on with Courtney and Court and Danny, and Court one day tells her to leave, and because obviously in this part of the film she's basically trespassing this private property. And Abigail, Danny's mother, out of the blue, reunited with her a childhood friend that she's moved back into the area after 14 years. She lost her husband and she moves back into the area with 3 sons, and then that's where Danny realises that one of her sons is Court there, 2 other of her sons as well. Court and Danny start to have a bit of a friendship there. They start to meet by this lakeside, but I think she's trying to keep this all a bit of a secret, from her family. She doesn't really want her family knowing that she's just met this boy and having a bit of a close friendship there, who is a bit older than Danny in this film. One day out of the blue, Danny discovers, though, when she returns home one day, that her mother is about to go into labour. You see that the mother goes into labour. Also, as well as this, Courtney is about to meet Danny's older sister, Marie, in this film. And once Marie and Court meet, you find where does that lead as well. So what's my thoughts on The Man in the Moon? Now, first things first, guys, I've got to give a massive thank you and a massive shout out to my awesome buddy Ash at Popcorn and Horror, who put me onto this film. Ash did kindly recommend me this film, but yeah, I don't think I've heard about this film until Ash spoke about it. But recommended it me one day when I was asking for indie drama recommendations. But My thoughts on this film, Ash will be very happy like that. I'm about to report here that I loved this. This is a fantastic drama. Again, that really captured that summery feel so well. The late 1950s and 1957, where 50s rock and roll was starting to come onto the scene. It was starting to emerge there. This film, you can tell it had a lot of love towards like Elvis's music, because there'll be like posters of like Elvis on like the bedroom wall there. One really cool scene where you see it, you kind of see how the film starts and the film ends as well. You obviously see screen time between both of the sisters, but also you see there'd be this record playing, and it would just be this night sky on a summer's night, and yeah, like the record would be playing by Elvis there. Kind of one scene where I think there's like this drive-through night or this dance ballroom night, and you would see again, you would focus on screen time with I think it's Marie, who's like Danny's older sister there, and yeah, she does meet a boy. She goes on a date night. You see how that goes for a little while, but then you see that Danny is yet to meet like a new neighbor, Courtney, but Court is you know, like spending a lot of time with Danny, played by Reese Witherspoon, and this is her debut role. And you see that they'll be spending a lot of time together during the summer, but then when Court meets Marie, you see the film goes into a little bit of a different path and a little bit of a different direction there. Love the chemistry between Danny and Marie in this film. Again, the sisterhood side of the movie is really good. Really likes the scenes with, again, the actress who plays. By the way, guys, I was meant to say Marie is the name of I get these two names muddled up there. Excuse me. Marie is Abigail, the mother, like her childhood friend. I was meant to say, yeah, Maureen is the name of Danny's older sister there. I do apologise. That's what I was meant to say. I got those two names muddled up there. But anyways, I digress. So Maureen again and Danny, they have a really good chemistry, and you know, like their sisterhood is a very important part of the story here. And Marie, who has just moved into the neighborhood with her son Court, she's got a bit of an interesting side story, but yeah, she's a really good supporting role to the story. I do like the main dad in there. He's a very good supporting character. I feel like this family, you know, they're very on good terms. Vast majority of the film there. What else I really liked about this film as well was just, again, that score went really hand in hand with, again, this Lakeside by Louisiana, and just, again, it really puts you into that summery mood when you're watching this film. And yeah, I also just, again, thought Reese Witherspoon did a really good job in this film as debut roles go. I thought she did a really good job in this film. I thought the guy who played Court in this film, played by Jason London, he did a very good job in this film as well. And yeah, he would just be spending time by again these fields and driving his car, spend time with Reese Witherspoon as Danny in this film. There is a scene actually I really liked where they both be going to I think this news agent and this corner store, this corner shop, and yeah, just again really kind of likes the 50s aesthetic with just again the shelves and the colour grading there. It's a film of two halves where the film really goes into a completely different direction in the second half of the film there as well. When you least kind of expect it, there is a bit of a turning point, and you see how effective it is for both Danny and her older sister Maureen in this film as well. Tess Harper, she does a really good job in this film as well. Emily Warfield, who I don't think I've seen too many things in, but she did a really good job and was a very good supporting role to this as well. Lakeland setting that you're watching on screen. So yeah, really enjoyable film. And again, there'd be some interesting conversations going on by this dinner table. There's one that part of the movie where you find that Danny and her father, Danny would go off and do something other, and then Danny's father is a little bit left cold feet there, and then you'd find that they would again, Danny's father and the Danny, they kind of they'd be they would kind of not be, they would have a bit of a disagreement. They would have things back on track there. So yeah, and then there would just be this, then there'd be a scene where they would just forgive one another. And yeah, so very solid, very good film, guys. I just love these sort of movies, and I'm just looking forward to now going to reaching out to a lot more movies like this that has that summery setting. It's like a coming of age drama in there. Also, yeah, Jason London and Reese Witherspoon had really good chemistry on screen there, working out where is this gonna go, where are we eventually gonna go with this. But then when Maureen, Danny's older sister, meets Courts in this film, you see again that there'd be a segment of screen time between Maureen and Courts in this film, and you see how kind of Danny reacts and to that in this film. So yeah, very good film. Again, really good kind of drama with that 50s aesthetic, brilliantly directed by Robert Mulligan, and definitely would be up for checking out more of his films there as well. And yeah, like I say, this is Robert Mulligan's final directorial film there, and yeah, a very good film from him as well. So yeah, The Man in the Moon. I wasn't sure why this film was called The Man in the Moon at first, but then you do get more of a hint at why it was called that towards the end. But very good film. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10, and a massive thank you to Ash for recommending me my way. So here's my DVD copy. Yeah, I got this off CX's website because this is a very rare DVD, and I was really glad to get this one. I think I got this for about £12, including postage there. But yeah, nice again cover there, and then on the back again you can tell this is a summary film. Again, love those but scenes as well, I should say, between Danny and her father there. A couple of the films I could compare this to, it could be something like possibly Bridge to Terabithia, The Swimmer as well. A couple of those films are kind of a bit of a summery feel as well. So there'd be a couple of films to compare it to. So yeah, really enjoyed this, and really nice DVD copy. For the DVD, it looks pretty good, and we do have some background artwork. Yeah, nice background artwork on this DVD as well, because yeah, there's a few Blu-rays that don't really tend to come with background artwork like this now. So yeah, and a decent transfer as well. So that is The Man in the Moon. So that's been my review for Man in the Moon, guys. Again, wanted to kind of just mix up the content and do another movie review for the channel. I'm going to try and do 1 or 2 movie reviews per month now, because this is something I would love to do more of for the channel. And yeah, definitely want to do more movie list videos and the odd haul video here and there. The Unwatched Shelf series still continuing on with that as well. Hope everyone is doing well, and do let me know, guys, have you seen this film and what's your thoughts on this film, and Robert Mulligan as a director. I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care, guys, thank you so much.